Hi everyone, thanks for tuning in to Epic Share. I'm here with Sammy Gara, and we're so excited to be back in the studio and just sharing some ideas and having some candid conversations. And obviously, a huge thing that everyone's talking about is the COVID-19 and how, I don't want to say we're all affected by it the same way, because we're not all affected by it the same way. It's unfortunate.
And it's not fair.
And it's not fair,
yeah.
exactly. So, I just wanted to see what your perspective was on humanity and what it's, maybe teaching us, and, maybe are we prepared for, because this isn't our first rodeo, and it's not going to be our last, so.
Absolutely. I mean, first of all, I agree that we're going through the same, situation, but we all have a different experience. For me, I don't think there is, anything that I can teach anyone. What I can do is remind yourself, remind myself, about all the great value, the incredible blessing that we have in our life. There is so many things. For me, like I was just telling you earlier, that, I'm a very grateful person by nature. There is nothing. I mean, I'm not perfect, and if I ever hurt somebody, it's not intentionally, but by nature, I'm a very grateful and kind person. And this situation, make me experience gratitude in a whole different level. Sometimes we take it, for granted, a lot of things. I had an opportunity, to be a mother for almost 2 months with my grandson. Yeah. So I had to experience and doing homework with him. And I tell you this, it brought a whole different level of appreciation on the teacher, for example. Mm-hmm. And, there is many other things. And I think, we each as a human have a different insight that, we need to, look at it from within. So regardless your experience, regardless the process that you're going through, what I can guarantee this, it's if you go from within and shift your perception, you're able to see the value, you're able to see the miracle. As far as humanity in general and the planet and Earth and all those, different experiences that we are experiencing, to me, we are being given a second chance. And what I mean by that is, a second chance to appreciate nature, a second chance to appreciate the people, be kind to, to everybody. I'll give you a quick example, and I love to hear feedback from you. I travel a lot, and you do too. And I got to a place where I was talking to even my husband, and I said, people become so ungrateful about. Yeah. It doesn't matter whether you travel first class or you travel coach. It just that people, even at the airport, were very tough on other people.
People.
It's like they treat everybody as a terrorist, basically. And it really doesn't matter. I'm telling you, whether you travel first class or coach class, and that kind of turned me off a little bit. And I'm like, we should be grateful for even having a job, and now, and it's not just the airport alone, or I'm not specifically pointing finger at one thing. I think many things around us, we lost value, we lost being grateful for what we have, and I always say that in my seminar. I said, if you're not gonna be grateful for what you have, don't be surprised if you lose it. And like I have goosebumps right now. It's like, now that we almost feel like we lost it, we're not going to lose it. We are a strong individual, we're strong being, we're going to rebuild ourselves, more stronger than ever. But, that feeling of the unknown that we lost a little bit made us be grateful. Like, I see a stranger, they suddenly, want to wish me a great day. I flew 2 months ago, and they were, thanking me for flying with them. And I'm like, never heard that before. You know what I'm saying? It's like, so for me, you know, it give us as a human and to all humanity a chance to be grateful for what you have and count your blessing, because we can lose it just like that and very quickly.
And many people have, and that's
Yeah.
really unfortunate. But changing the lens of your glasses
Yeah.
and how you look at things. Speaking of, you know, flying and everything, like, you know, even before any of this happened, people were so grumpy at airports if the plane was late or this and that. And I thought, we're flying in a metal tin that weighs, I don't know how many tons of pounds, but I mean, it's taking us, you know, so it's definitely changing your perspective and on how you look at things, and it has for some people, and it hasn't for some people. I think some people got even more grumpy because, you know, their lives weren't going the way it was, and then this happened, and they took this as another opportunity to say, oh, it's just not working for me, you know. So it's very interesting on perspective.
Absolutely, and I think it works both ways too, because, you know, as a, you know, as someone that's gonna fly, if my flight cancel, you know, I don't complain.
I take it as a sign,
I take
maybe.
it as a sign. Exactly. I'm like, be grateful,
Yeah.
because even on the other side, the airline are doing their best. If there is a complication, if you're not flying today or the flight got delayed, trust the process.
Yeah.
Trust the process. Stop complaining. I'm sorry, I want to say that, but stop bitching about life.
Yeah.
You know, be grateful for what you have before you're gonna lose it, right?
Exactly. That's like even a detour, you know, you forgot your keys at home and or something, and you
There
lost
is a
it.
reason.
There's a reason.
If it's
for a
not,
detour. Yeah.
this is how you know, Rena, and this is what I learned. If it's not intentionally that I forgot something, if you did intentionally, then that's your experience. That's between you and your consciousness. You need to deal with consequences, right? But if it's not intentionally and you sincerely, like honestly forgot, don't kill yourself
Yeah.
over that.
Yeah.
You know, trust me. I feel that, you know, it's like the universe stopping you from doing something or
Exactly.
protecting you from
Protecting.
going somewhere
Exactly.
at that particular
Yeah.
time, you
Yeah.
know?
No, that's great. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you on the next segment.